Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
I hate to admit it, but here's why women actually find you more attractive when you're surrounded by other hot women. Women trust other women's judgment way more than they will ever trust your words. So when she sees attractive women comfortable around you, it's social proof that you're not creepy or dangerous. It's the dating equivalent of a 5-star review from a trusted source. Want to learn how to leverage social proof even if you don't have hot female friends? You gotta expose yourself to other hot women, which is exactly what we do inside my program, Masculine Seduction.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. And I mean, it's weekend. I can put on a raincoat and go expose myself to hot women at the park. Helps with cardio too when the police shows up. But she's right. If you want to pull hot women, all you have to do is pull hot women. And you can achieve all that if you buy her courses. And I'm sure this is not what she was really trying to say, but it sounds a lot like if you're one of those not so hot women, all the hot women will let you keep your man regardless of how attractive he is.
Divorced single mum of 3 children at the age of 34 on the dating apps. I am struggling to understand this dating game. Cannot be the only one that didn't know there was a different meaning between each coloured heart emoji. Girls been giving out the wrong signals for months. I am patiently waiting for Duolingo to bring up the Urban Dictionary at this point. The apps are absolutely terrifying, but the possibility of me meeting someone in real life are impossible. Why? Because I don't go out. My idea of a dream night is getting my pyjamas on by 6 o'clock, having a tub of Ben and Jerry's and watching a true crime documentary. At this point, I don't actually know what to do. And going on dates are the most anxiety-inducing experiences of my life. I really want to be the cool guy, cool, calm and collected, but that's not me. I'm an overthinker. I will want to know, is this the love of my life? I am not kidding you. Part of my pre-date ritual is rescue remedy. So, how does a socially awkward, anxious girly who's terrified of the apps and doesn't go out actually meet someone? Or am I just destined to collect cats?
Probably, but hey, you can even get them in different colors like the heart emojis. I don't even care enough to look for what all the different colors mean. But if you want to know what the best pre-date ritual is, that's working on your marriage instead of getting divorced because you felt bored.
So this guy just tried to pick me up. I'm scanning, waiting for an Uber. How are guys doing this? What is the breakdown? And something I realized is that in order for you to find a girlfriend, in order for any relationship to start, you have to have the courage to talk to women. No relationship since the beginning of time has begun with someone not having the courage to express interest in some way or another.
Yeah, that's great, but someone that includes you too. But some guy did approach her, and that's great according to her. But then she also asked, "How are men doing this?" Which kind of sounds like a complaint. I'm not even sure if she enjoyed having a man approach her or she got mad about that.
So, what is the craziest thing you've ever done to make a boy like you?
After he cheated on me, I wrote him a love letter.
A love letter?
Yeah. Snuck into his house.
How did you sneak into his house?
I wrote through the back window because it was like open, so I just opened it.
You just opened
and
it?
I just crawled in.
You just crawled in?
Yeah, because I did
Easy
it
peasy.
loads. I did it loads. And then I just left it in his room just for him to read, and then he never.
Did he ever respond to that, or?
No, he did. He did
did?
end up responding, but it weren't great.
What did he say?
Not very nice things, but he did end up coming back to me, so it
It
worked.
must have worked.
It did work.
So, for
It did
future
work.
reference,
Try it.
Absolutely not. How many times you guys are gonna have your car skipped before you understand it? Not really worth it. And sure, getting one of these in the bedroom is a lot of fun, but it's still not gonna be worth it. Because from having a key next to your car to having a baseball bat next to your head, it's really not that big of a step. But what I think is the most important, if your food starts to taste different, don't eat it.
So I got drunk last night and I told my situationship I have feelings for him. So today I had to pretend I don't remember the conversation. I was too smashed. I wish I didn't remember the conversation. I wish I didn't. I don't remember it all. I don't. But the bits I do, wouldn't recommend it.
I guess that will be the difference between me and you. I won't recommend anyone to be in a situationship, while in return you have no problem with that, but you don't recommend sharing your feelings. But hey, at least when that's gonna end, cause it will sooner rather than later, somehow everything will be my fault, cause man and their audacity.
No one is mad that that man didn't know what boobs are supposed to look like. No one's mad that he's innocent. No one's mad that he hasn't had sex. We're mad because that's a rude thing to do. It's very rude to make comments unsolicited about someone else's body. And I know that these men understand that, because if I were to go up to a random man who's minding his own business and say, I didn't think that men were supposed to go bald until they were at least 50.
I have no idea what she's talking about. What I do know is this. Most of the times women complain about something they claim men do, but it's instead what they do.
You had a bathrobe on.
Let me ask you this. If you had a woman on here, would you be very keen on talking about her downstairs equipment? Would you ever talk to an actress about it? I don't think you would. I think it's a terrible double standard.
You do?
Yes,
no,
I do.
I would. I go there with everybody. Oh,
yeah? So when Mikey
know.
Madison comes on, you're going to talk to her about whether she was those are her real parts, right? Or Margaret Qualley comes on. I don't think you will.
No.
And I've watched all the interviews, and no one's ever asked them about their body parts.
Interesting. So let me ask you this whole prosthetic scene, because obviously it's out there.
I'm not talking about my penis on television. I don't think you'll be asking any actresses about their body parts that appear in the show.
I swear to God, if it happens, I would.
So we can move on.
I think we're heading towards a female friendship loneliness epidemic, and we need to work on fixing that ASAP. I have heard and I've seen a lot of girls choosing not to have friends anymore, just being by themselves. Not because they necessarily want to do that, but because they've put in so much work and so much effort to try to make friends, build connection, find good friends, and then just seem to be disappointed every single time because there are no good friends out there. Or they end up getting just betrayed, hurt, or ghosted. A lot of women are just like, I'd rather be alone than have a terrible experience with a friend, which I completely understand. And this is on the same wavelength as the male loneliness epidemic. There's a lot of guys out there that are complaining that they're lonely, that they're by themselves, and women are tired because men are not putting in the effort to build a relationship. They kind of want to show up, do the bare minimum that's necessary, and just, show up once and expect women to just do every single thing.
What the hell are you even talking about? Can you just for once in your entire life make an argument about women without bringing men into the conversation? You started talking about women, friendships, loneliness, and then you're complaining about men and the bare minimum. Men have nothing to do with women's friendships, loneliness. I swear to God, at this point, if it's raining outside and they have to go out, they're gonna moan and complain about men before they do.
Women don't listen to men. Women think that men were created to serve them. So if you ain't serving them, they don't want to hear nothing you got to say, because at the end of the day, women think that this is we need to teach males to do this. Women want men to be women. Women want society to transform a male into a female. Women hate women. Women hate each other. But they want to get a man and then make him embody all of the characteristics of a woman.
Well, yeah, because if I do more than the bare minimum, women will be able to form friendships and save the rainforest and solve world hunger. This lady used to be married to a man. She got divorced because, of course she did. After she divorced that man, she started dating women. And it took her about 3 or 4 relationships until she decided that she's done. Yeah, it took 3 or 4 women to switch her back to the other team.
I never miss a gym day because I have a feeling that I'm someone's gym crush. Actually, no, I know I'm someone's gym crush, right? When you know you're someone's gym crush, or when you feel like you are the gym crush, it's more motivating to go to the gym. But you know what? Let's take this a bit further. I started thinking that I was someone else's gym crush, but now I'm just like, no, I'm everyone's gym crush. I step on that gym floor and I'm like, all right, like, I am your crush for today. And it helps me honestly work a lot harder, because it's like, damn, I don't want to embarrass you, because why would you have a crush on someone who's weak and not pushing themselves the hardest at the gym? Also, it's like, why would I not show up every day and like for you to be happy to see me? Like I get so delusional like that. And honestly, the delulu be trululu. Like you have to be kind of delusional
Yeah, that's alright. I'm done listening. I'm not even gonna comment on the Delulu, Trilulu, whatever, because in the end, she goes to a gym every day. Delulu or Trilulu or whatever, good for her.
My muscles are getting bigger. Oh, yes, the muscles. The muscles are getting big.
Alright, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.